fun choppy shagaroo.
习惯了面对现实的偏差。
Oh, this is quite edited.
快都吞下，坦诚。
I want you guys to listen. She's a really beautiful singer, so we're past that. But I want you to hear her vibrato. I want you to just listen, turn your speakers up. Turn it up really loud. And I want you to just hear, if you can hear, I can almost emulate it. There's like a, what it is we take the vibrato and we squish it down. So just see if you can hear it. See if you can hear it. It doesn't take away from how beautiful she is. I cannot say that enough. I'm just showing you.
吞下，坦诚脚下。
It's almost like more of a flanging effect.
Flanging. That's
Like
a great word.
Flipping, flanging effect.
That's a great word. Do you hear that?
I don't.
Okay, so that's
I'm
interesting.
So impressed.
Okay, yeah. So I'm glad someone's here that doesn't obsess and work in this as much as we do, because it's good for me to be like, oh, normal, like not normal, but when you're not obsessing about it, maybe it's harder to hear.
Yeah.
To us, it's very, very obvious.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, that's why people yell at me in the comment section. Because it's not obvious. Okay, interesting.
But that's cool. I like it that you point it out.
Yes, and it's really cool that you're like, no, it is not obvious.
I feel like an idiot, but this is so cool.
No, you are not. This is just exactly what this show is about.
Yes.
So this is helpful.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably why you're here.
Yes.
是不或浮夸，我都随你评价。
Yeah, they've done it to most of it.
冲上也无动于衷，哪有空自我感动？不普通，其
Did
实
she just say poo poo?
不普
Oh, boo poo.
不普通
Okay, well,
Yeah.
to my little English here, I heard poo poo.
只懂是逆流，不幸命定的顺从，便是选择了沉默。所以
This tone she's using is interesting, isn't it? It's not a full speechy tone, nor is it like a hooty head voice. It kind of lives in between, which makes it feel, to say classical is way too far, but it doesn't feel like fully rooted in a
between
pop.
pop and classical.
Yeah.
比我比谁都更能懂逆行的勇敢，隐忍海洋分明，只此去难活，苏醒也没闪避光阴。
See? Okay, this is so interesting why she was drawn to the Florence song. She made herself most thick in the Florence song. This is actually not really a mix. Like, she's mixing pretty heady. I'm going to show you.
也没闪避光。
What are the words here? 明叮叮当
身披光 yeah 身披光于暗
身披没神鬼
身披光
Okay,
于暗
so instead she's like 身披光 no 身披光身 as opposed to I would say 身披光 ha ha more hey yeah she's keeping this pretty floaty.
Really?
Really?
I felt like it was pretty belty. Can we just listen to it again? Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
Alright.
苏醒也没闪避光。
That was pretty belty.
I disagree. You do it.
That was pretty belty.
I haven't warmed up yet.
We're never warm in here. We just make noise.
Okay, sorry. What was that? 身披光。
身
身披光于暗，
again.
身披光于暗。
And that's as if I said make it as thick and like yelly as possible. Is that what you would still do? Sounds great, by the way.
So, by the way, I can't do that.
What? Yes, you
I don't know how
can.
to do shouty, yelly.
So-
I can only do heady.
You're doing something similar to what she's doing. Do you disagree?
And I think a lot of Chinese female singers do that.
I agree.
And we don't know how to. I don't know how to get through that block. I can't do it. Or I pull a chest until I go blue.
This is like a pretty fun moment for me.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. yeah, this is good. No, this is a really good. So, but what this is also pointing out is that there is a reason why she's doing what she's doing and you're doing what you're doing, because traditionally, and I don't mean traditionally like 10,000 years ago, I just mean like typically, this is the sound that females have been taught or have decided that they are supposed to make. Now, I actually kind of prefer what you're doing in this particular instance, in this phrase. But and the sound I'm making is not necessary at all. These are all just different flavors. But she's like this.
Yeah.
This is the sound. Okay, fine. I'll get rid of the vibrato. The vibrato's. It's really like, it's a pointy head voice as opposed to
Yeah.
So it's two different things. Neither are right nor wrong. That's for certain. You agree. Tell them you agree.
I agree, of course.
There is no right or wrong. I like speech. There's something called speech level singing. Like officially, there's a program called that. As I came up as a vocal coach and singer, realized before I even knew that was a thing, my ear just preferred people to sound like they were using an extension of their speaking voice. So again, we're talking preference, but this is very interesting to hear you repeat that just like her.
It's very interesting that there's another way to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, there's a moment, if that's a repeated melody, is that the chorus?
I felt like
Sounds like
Yeah. So that's something where, the next time she could potentially bring it closer to this and, widen it and open it up a bit more just to grow it a little bit, but there's no right or wrong. It's quite classical. To me.
冲上月舞风雨中，哪有空自我感动？不普通，其实痛是逆流。普信命定的顺从，便是选择了沉默，所以我比谁都更能懂。
Do you hear how floaty that really is?
we have a common friend that sings like that.
We do?
Toby.
I
often tell
that's
her,
interesting.
Every time I ask her, actually, you know what? She joined a competition I hosted like a few years back, and I asked her, if she could belt into her higher notes. She's like, no, she won't do it because it hurts her. Like it's gonna.
Well, people are afraid of it.
Yeah.
People think they're gonna pop a blood vessel or damage themselves.
It does put more weight. Burden on the vocal cord. A little bit more stress.
Yeah, but you know what? If you stayed in bed, you'd put less burden on your legs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. To me, when I hear people crying out like this, though, nobody would be like, help! Somebody help me! Ah! So that is why I connect more with help! Hey! To me, it feels more of an extension. It feels more of an authentic extension. But it is perfectly wonderful to love this.
死心也没神的光与啊，深深坚固人小而不大，一往无前，群山不折害我来，眼中那杯再归家，只恨那回应所有呼唤，一生pau一段，但用一生去永远，一生带过别了解我的不甘，所谓勇敢是不让我的平凡。
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, she's an interesting artist. That was a really fun journey to check out 3 pieces from her. Yeah.
Arrangements are very modern.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that's part of why that stylization feels weird to me, because it's this big, powerful rock track, and she's like, woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Almost like there's like an evanescence to it.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. Cool, though. Thanks for showing me that.
Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who's needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something